First story. 4 years ago, a 14-year-old Japanese boy fell in love with a British Bangladeshi girl he never met. He spoke to her all the time and she was a year older than him. She lived all the way in London. His mother was really ill and at hospital, so he'll visit her all the time. Every time he came out of hospital, he'll email the girl he likes saying how beautiful she is. He used to say to her, "I know we live far, and have not met, but for some reason, you're perfect to me just the way you are. I'm going to inbox you every day and tell you you're beautiful." He did this for the girl for a year, boosted her self-esteem. The messages stopped eventually, and every time she tried contacting him, she'll get no response. She gave up eventually, and even though 4 years have passed, till this day she wonders what happened to him, or if he simply forgot about her. Who knows is what she says till this day. Second story. A very painful story. While a man was polishing his new car, his 4-year-old son picked a stone and scratched lines on the side of car. In anger, the man took the child's hand and hit it many times, not realizing he was using a wrench. At the hospital, the child lost all his fingers due to multiple fractures. When the child saw his father, with painful eyes he asked, "Dad, when will my fingers grow back?" The man was so hurt and speechless. He went back to car and kicked it many times, devastated by his own actions. Sitting in front the car, he looked at the scratches his child had written. "I love you, Dad." Third story. This is a sad but true story. One day an 11-year-old girl asked her daddy, "What are you going to get me for my 15th birthday?" The father replied, "There is much time left." When the girl was 14, she fainted and was rushed to the hospital. The doctor came out and told her dad she had a bad heart. When she was lying in the hospital bed, she said, "Daddy, have they told you I'm going to die yet?" The father replied yes as he left weeping. She said, "How can you be sure?" He turned around from the door and said, "I know." She turns 15 when she is recovering and comes home to find a letter on her bed. It says, "My dearest daughter, if you are reading this, it means all went well as I told you. One day you asked me what I was giving you for your 15th birthday, I didn't know then, but now my present to you is my heart. Her father donated his heart. A year ago my girlfriend was hit by a car. Doctors told her that she'd never regain her feeling from her waist and down, she'd never be able to walk again. Physically and mentally it was hard for both of us, she needed more care than ever. Roughly 2 months ago she told me that she was sorry she couldn't satisfy me, and that I could go see other women and have sex with them. Instead I asked her to marry me. She smiled but told me that she didn't want to get married in a wheelchair, therefore she'd marry me the day she could walk. As reply I told her I'd stay with her till that day. 3 days ago, as I was making her breakfast, I suddenly heard the door from the bedroom open. There she was, the love of my life, standing on her feet, taking every little step with caution. We're getting married next month. Just wanted to share this story with you guys, and to let you know that miracles actually do happen, so don't lose your faith.